いだ方が良さそうだな。
道に迷わないの。
さあ、絶縁障壁。
石煙に葬られよ。そろそろ本気を出そう。烈日よ、私に従え。
星とし。無事今日の依頼。星とし。
アクセル全開。
絶に乗ろう。おっ、じゃじゃーん。はっ。ほれ、掃除対象。ロックオン。交渉は終わりです。
Sorry. I think I was muted. Hey, Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu. Yeah, it's been a very long time. How you been? Yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming to the stream. Yeah, man, I haven't streamed in 2 years. And I probably haven't seen you for longer than 2 years. But I remember we met because of Soul Worker, right? So yeah, what have you been up to? I'm still tempted to play it because I still feel like people are probably looking for streams to watch. I don't know, it's a very strange game. Like no matter how dead it might seem, people still look for it to watch on Twitch, but I don't know when I'll have a chance to play again. But what are you playing these days? Oh, you play Where Winds Meet. Someone recommended me play that. Like, someone recommended that I should stream that game. Oh, but that game makes my my fan start going real hard. Whenever my fan starts blowing real hard, it really makes me worry. How many hours do you have in the game right now? Oh, 40 or so? Yeah, what do you think about the game? Bit of grind? But is it enjoyable grind? Oh, sorry, you said it's like the new thing going around right now. The game has been good, but the new equipment here every week or so is a bit too fast. Oh. So, you can't even get the correct set before the new update. Raids and fights have been fun. So, let's say you don't get the correct set before the new update. Does that mean you can still queue with other players? It's just you're a lot weaker than them? Oh, maybe not a lot weaker, sorry, but just weaker. Because you don't have the gear. Because I deal with this in Tower Fantasy because so I started playing Tower Fantasy because the Warp server came out, and I'll do like 4-player dungeons basically, and I'm consistently always the worst DPS because they all have better gear than me. So it's like a pride and ego thing. So you'll be weaker, but it's like soul worker raids, and you have roles. You're the tank, so you're less DPS, but you need to face tank and live more often. Oh, I see. So is this game heavily based on partying? Oh, for loot it is. For the story, no. Is there a hub where people AFK? Actually, I'll give you an example if I can. No, I can't because I'm in a quest right now. Or I could leave the quest, I guess. I want to show you something that added to Genshin Impact. So they added Astra Wonderland. Which is like user created content. And how do you enter? Oh, go to lobby. Okay. So it's like slightly MMO experience in the sense that you see you start to spot other players. So like Genshin Impact, normally you don't spot other players, right? Unless you do co-op. But then here you can like AFK with other people. So like that's a very MMO aspect, right? So do you have this in Where Winds Meet also? Where like you just chill in an area where other players connect to and you can like inspect their gear and stuff like that. Oh yeah? Oh, that is very MMO like. So if you can be in a place where you can chill with other players and inspect them and stuff like that, and then you basically leave that place to do raids, that sounds just like Soul Worker. Is the game very similar to Soul Worker? So the hub isn't a place to start raids? The game is a massive open world game. But like if you want to... Oh, the hub is a separate world of the map with no mobs. I mean, is it exactly like what I just did in Genshin Impact? Like Genshin Impact, you have the open world, right? But then I went to like a lobby. Like, is it the same thing? It's just a lobby. So to start Rage, you go to a menu and you can matchmake or play with guilds. Oh, it is like that? How many people will you see when you go into a lobby? Oh, you have access to the whole world. So... okay. So I think I understand. So you said if you're playing by yourself, you're gonna be in a world, a solo world. But if you join the world with where you can see other players, it's the same exact world, just no monsters. Ah. But is there any reason to go to that world then, except to like flex your character? Are there other reasons?
他にも選択肢があるってこ
塔に戻る。新しい世界に来て、新しいシムランカで
確かに
どうして
前へ進むために代償が
心配ない。どんな困難に
時々帰ってみたりしたくなるんだ。
竜の子はここには子供たちはこうして
あれ、急に力が出なくな。
どうしたんだデュリンはみんなそうねこういうこともあるだからしっかり物語の中を探検して可能性を見つけ出さないといけないの 他にも選択肢があるってことか何か隠されたものがないか調べようぜ
Oh. Join guilds and get healing. I see. So are there guild spots?
みんなを怖がらせないように
もしかして
緊張粘土のお人形さんと人間になっ
確かに。
よかった
そう
そうなの
でも
There are status effects only others can heal. The hub is there for that. That's pretty cool. And that's another very MMO aspect.
人間
So the reason why I keep bringing up like is it an MMO or not is because I get a post from the MMORPG Reddit subreddit,
悪流は
and every time someone makes a post about where winds meet, people flame them and say this is not an MMO. Stop posting here.
暖かさも増しているではありません
Guild spots are unofficial gatherings. No, yeah. That's what I mean. Like, for example, when I used to play Ragnarok online, right? Not only like guilds would choose a place to AFK, and then that becomes their guild spot. So like, whenever you walk by that certain area, you'll see a bunch of characters sitting there, all with the same emblem. I wonder if that's something in Where Winds Meet too. Like you have a bunch of people just AFK with the same emblem. You don't know why people flame them? Yeah, because the more I hear about this game, the more it actually sounds like it is an MMO.
心臓は止まり竜の子も悪竜の物語を継承できると思ったのです
やがて竜の子は悪竜の心臓を抱き、新たな命が誕生しました。悪竜の心臓は竜の子の
I wonder what the Twitch Where Winds Meet section is looking like now.
予言はやはり現実になったのでした。しかしそれは運命が書き換えられ、竜の子が新しい人生を手に入れたという
7.1 thousand viewers. So right now I still have Blue Protocol installed. But maybe I should uninstall Blue Protocol in favor of Where Winds Meet. Actually, Blue Protocol is pretty small. It's only 28.7 gigabytes. It's only taking up 28.7 gigabytes. I mean, that's a lot, but like compared to other games, is not the same. Like half or 1/3 what other games are taking now. Blue Protocol is fun when you tried? Yeah, I couldn't get into it either. Strangely enough, because I was so hyped for it. It ended up being more auto battle than anything? Oh, really? Wow, Where Winds Meet. Space required 99.73 gigabytes. Oh boy, that's a lot. Should I uninstall Soul Worker? Yo, people have already told me uninstall Soul Worker. But I'm like, I'm kind of tempted to stream it again. No one else is streaming the game whenever you check. Yeah, it's very rare someone's streaming it. Oh, KR people have to move away from Twitch. That's true. But would you say Where Winds Meet is a better game to play than Soul Worker right now? I mean, I guess that's a pretty obvious question.
しかし物語竜の子が立ち止まる
Let me see how much space I have on my SSD. $232 gigabytes. It sounds like a lot, but if I go below 200, my computer startup becomes extremely slow. So I need to I try to keep it above 200 gigabytes. Free space. I don't know why that happens.
そうね、こういうこともある。だからしっかり物語の中を探検して可能性を見つけ出さないといけないの。
Stalker is good, but the updates came too late and people already left. When was the last time you played? Like, did you play after it changed hands to Velof? Because that's when I stopped playing. I don't think I played at all after Velof took over. You're looking at the title and all the gacha you play, the games are like 150 plus gigs. Oh, that's true, but I don't plan, you know, you're right, but I don't plan to stop playing any of these games.
そういう1対1の関係であれば、こんなドゥリンとはマジテイワットに来てドラゴンスパインのドゥリンのでも物語テイワットではそれならドゥリンの物語には
Oh, you stopped playing when Twilight Fairy was added. Okay, so that's a while ago.
どうやら
そんなことはどうだっていい。
最後はまさか
未完成の書
アリスの魔法がデュリンは物
怖くないよ。
この答えはドゥリン自
いいだろう。ドゥリンを阻む者が何である。
形でない壁はまるで存在そのものの境界超えることはできません。それはなんで理性なんでしょうか。確かにそんなに境界に死が本体です。
前へ進み続けないと。
前を向いて君の精神と知恵は純粋な魂が
力が
立って君の骨
僕は
I was just thinking, I could start playing Where Winds Meet if I start my stream earlier.
何のつ
A word of warning: if you do play Where Winds Meet, the gameplay for PvE is Souls-like, while PvP is a whole different beast. Oh, wait a second. Does Souls-like mean like I actually have to pay attention to monster mechanics, otherwise they just get one shot?
何も思い出せない。僕は誰？
君の名前はドゥリン。この名前を覚えている者がたくさんいる。
僕の名前はドゥリン。
Oh, an ad break is starting soon. I guess I'll talk to you after the ad break is over.
この世界の運命は誰のことも待ってくれやしない。
に行けばいい？
Or I could type to you during the
僕は何を
ad.
すればいいの？
願いを叶えるんだよ、ドゥリン。
僕の願い。
Oh, you don't get ads? Oh, okay, okay. If you can't hear me, just let me know.
まだ終わってない。
So like, are you like, for example, I don't play games like is it called Sekiro or Elden Ring?
どうして
So
私の
I
手を
don't play games like that. So does that mean I won't enjoy Where Winds Meet?
物語を見、
確かに天才的
だが予言にあるあの
なるほど。私の知識あるいはまさか
何にせよ。これは
予言はいつか必ず
アリス、みんなにもう一度寿命のいや人の精神その法そんなのはそれってこの筆をなるほど物語の魔法ならでもそれ
Not really. The game is still fun even if you don't have experience with those games. All right, cool, cool.
試してみる
So yeah, I was thinking if I stream, like if I start my stream earlier, then I could fit in another game.
あいやシムランさほどどうしてあの物語のそうだねどうあってそれはアリス
There are assistance mechanics if you don't really want to learn all the tiny details. So can you like I would definitely use assistance mechanics. Is that only available in solo play or even if you play with other people, you can still use them?
物語たとえそうすれ物語の中本当それならでもまず創作権限を徐々に移行する中ででも権限
It's only in solo? Okay.
彼らを導いても私たちけどそれでもそうだあの子がいいあいやこんなにありがとう私の大事なドゥリどうすればいいかは
Oh, the mechanic slows down time during attacks. That makes sense.
僕が
権限の私は
Hey, let me ask you a question then.
ドゥリ
でも
If there is solo play, then what is the reason to play multiplayer?
誕生今からはではこの物語新たな
Or is it more like it is a multiplayer game that has like is it a solo game with multiplayer option or actually no, it's actually multiplayer game with solo option.
突然暗黒の力が襲ってきました
The game you can play strictly solo if you want.
どうする残念ながら
But you lose out on loot drops.
物語はここでおしまい
でも
How is PvP in the game?
書く物語はまだ始まったばかりだ。彼はお母さんの思い出に入り込み、その筆を受け継ぎました。そうして終わりかけた物語の新たな章が開かれたのです。
Because raids and guild raids can only be done with groups of 5 to 10 people, and you get drops for those when you clear it. Are those drops used to equip PvP characters? Like, do you have to do raids to equip PvP characters? Because then that would be a huge reason to do raids then. 'Cause you know people love PvP and love to be strong for PvP.
そんな運命はもう存在しない。下がって。
The PvP gets really sweaty higher into the ranks. Is it like Lost Ark PvP? Like that? I don't know if you're familiar with that. I used to do Lost Ark PvP. I really enjoyed it. Oh, there's no PvP specific gear. Alright. Gear is the same for both PvP and PvE. Oh. Is it like Guild Wars, where Guild Wars 2, where if you go into a PvP zone, it just like normalizes everyone? Oh, you changed sets for PvP. The foundation's still the same though.
気をつけて。最後に残るのは僕の物語だ。物語は始まった。
Everyone still has their own stats, no lowering or normalizing. Hold on, so I need an explanation. So you said that people can have different gears, but then it's still a skill check. But that isn't also a gear check too if you're using your own gear?
僕が防ごう。
危ない。新たな物語の中でドゥリンは
The sets are for specific weapons.
ありがとう。お母さん。
We have 2 weapons, we bring the battle, and the gear set is based off of that.
暗黒の力に勝ち定められた運命を書き換えました。彼の物語はまだまだ続く。
Oh, I guess I kind of like misunderstood what you said. But like, let's say you want to gear yourself for PvP. Does that mean like you have to farm or grind to get that gear first before you go, like before you can be effective at PvP? Oh, the roles and stats can differ slightly, but not enough that it leads to a steamroll of stat checking.
確かにみんなに
間接的。何の話？
何って
そうかもね。
Oh, so that I guess that's what you're saying. Most importantly is like how you combo your skills or stuff like that. Or like dodge or know when to dodge counter, like I guess that's what you're saying.
この最後のステップは
So like so it's like you do have to gear your character, but the stats won't affect whether you win or lose that much.
もう行くの？
However, if you're still diff, that's a different issue. What does that mean?
ことがあったら僕のところに来ればいい。
確かに今はドゥリンをお祝いするべきだね。
気にしないで。
大丈夫。それじゃあ旅
Oh, if you're skill diff, that's a different issue. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I think I get what you mean. So you still need to equip your character, but that doesn't matter as much as how you play your character.
無事任務をクリアした瞬間に出て
Is there group PvP?
身だしなみを整えるのも人好き。
There's a lot of animation cancel baiting and neutral like a fighting game. Oh, okay. Holy, Guild Wars are coming out. When? When is that coming out? Dude, Guild Wars? Yo, my ears perk up when I hear that. Wow, wow. Sounds like I need to get started playing this game then if I want to participate in Guild vs. Guild. We already have PvP clans, so I'm looking forward to the vids. Ooh. Ooh, maybe tomorrow. Actually no, tomorrow I have to do something. But maybe one of these days I start streaming at 3 o'clock and I start with Where Winds Meet. I just hope my computer can handle it. Like I said, my fan becomes very loud when I play Where Winds Meet.
ルーキさんって角張ってて一見とっつきにくそうだけどみんなの好き嫌いをちゃんと覚え
You're looking forward to that? The story is great. Oh. Oh, you have 1060, and you run it at 30 FPS. Okay, I have a 1080, and I forgot what I was running it at, but okay, yeah, I'll definitely tweak the settings. It runs like all Souls games, where even at 30, it feels great. The downside is that everything is on low graphics. I'll do whatever it takes to be able to stream at the same time, but not kill my computer. Maybe I should just drop Tower of Fantasy, because it doesn't seem like anyone who comes to my stream is interested in that game. Tower of Fantasy is currently the game I actually play for enjoyment. I play these gacha games because of fan art contests. Like, they introduce very interesting characters, so it's like, you know. So it becomes easier to decide, you know, what to draw, like for fan art. Let me see how much space Tower Fantasy is taking up. Wow, Tower Fantasy is 101 gigabytes. Which character fan art do I like the most? Um, the only ones that you've seen are Wuwa ones because you played it for a bit. So Wuwa consistently has fan art contests. Zenless Zone Zero and Genshin Impact, like, they really cut down on the amount of fan art contests they do. I don't know why. But I would say I always enjoy drawing. I mean, they all have good characters to draw. It's hard for me to say. You know, they're all really good at designing like sexy anime characters. I'm gonna play Wuwa after this, and because I want to spend more time with Wuwa today because I want to do some quests. Oh, Deadly Assault 2 days. Maybe I do one a little bit today. Oh wait, why am I going here? I didn't mean to go here. ZZZ and Genshin don't really do fan art because trailers are better for the showcase. No. You know what happened was they used to have fan art contests like every other patch, but now they'll go for like a half year without announcing a fan art contest at all. I don't know why they decided to stop doing them. Because they used to do them really consistently. I guess if I were to try to think of a theory, it could be that too many people are entering because, you know, Genshin Impact is that popular. And maybe too many people were using AI. So maybe they were like they got fed up and like, you know what? We don't want to we don't want to sift through AI art anymore. So then like let's just stop doing it. So like that's maybe one reason why it could have like that happened. One guess. That's one guess. Yeah, too many people and not enough slots. So, like, I'm drawing Chisa right now, because that's the latest Wuthering Waves release. That fan art is due in, like, 6 days. I imagine for Columbina, they'll have a fan art contest. I can't imagine they won't do it for Columbina. You remember the fan art for Rua? Bald Augusta will be remembered. Well, I don't think I've seen... Oh, actually, maybe... I don't... Okay, I don't know. I don't know if I've seen this before. I didn't draw Augusta, but I drew Yuno. I did one for Yuno. Hey, what's up, Zepper? Are you including the capybara in the Chisa fan? Hey, you want to see it? My work in progress. You want to see what I have right now? I'm curious though. Why do you bring up the capybara? It's the guardian spirit of the region. Oh, wait. How do you know this? Do you play Wuthering Waves? I mean, I don't know any of this stuff because I always skip story. It was a massive selling point for the character too. Wow. Oh, I'm so glad you're saying all this to me because I didn't know this. Okay, I'm about to do something that I've never done before, but I also started streaming because I wanted to do fan art. But I don't know if I'll do art streams, but I don't know if I'll actually ever do it. But I did have a plan in case I ever did want to do it. So let me see. I don't want to fuck this up though because I always try to like hide my desktop because I don't want to accidentally leak anything. So this is pretty risky. Okay, here's my Chiso work in progress. Am I leaking anything? I hope not, right? Because I draw on my Surface. I don't draw on this computer that I'm streaming with. And you were asking about this, right? It looks nice. Yo, thank you, thank you. All right, that was cool. First time showing my art on stream. That's the capybara, although the mouth region is a bit darker than the skin in game, I think. Okay, so here's the thing. I used a real capybara for reference, but there is a place in the game with a capybara, but that's why I need to play Wuthering Waves more today, because I don't have the place unlocked. Because I found out there is a place in game where there is one. So as soon as I get to that place, I'll use that one as a reference. I think that's it, right? Just burn battery, and I think that's all I do. Oh, I said I want to do a little bit Deadly Assault. Okay, let me do a little bit of Deadly Assault before I log out. Okay, you looked at the image. The nose and mouth region is dark brown and has white fur patterns on the chest and stomach area. All right, so yeah, when I play Wuthering Waves, there's an event right now where we can see like a capybara. Yeah, thanks for checking. All right, Deadly Assault. You can see the pet on Chisa animations. Wow, you mean her idle animation? Damn. Wait, how do you know so much about Wuthering Waves? Because before you said you used to play. Or do you still play now? Let's see. Enemy weakness, ice ether. Enemy weakness, ice physical. Enemy weakness, physical ether. What the fuck, man? Wait, I don't think I can clear this cycle. I don't have 2 ice DPS. Nah. I don't even want to try. Let me 3-star one of them. At the very least, I should do that. Which one? Marionette is actually kind of hard. Ooh. I guess. It's not fire. Wait, does it resist fire? No, right? And this team might work. Oh, you played up until Choya, and you have friends who are still playing. Ah, got it. Wow, Choya is fairly recent. So wait, did you stop playing because you started playing Where Winds Meet? Or was there like another reason you stopped playing? I forgot to read what the bonus point, like how to get bonus points. I always forget to do that. Does it tell you? Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Okay, when a clone is destroyed and when the main body is stunned, 1/5 stacks. Successfully destroying a dance partner grants 200 performance points, so maximum 5,000 can be obtained. Oh, okay. So it sounds like just play normally. Oh, you ran out of Astrites. Let's see. I gotta say, I think Wuthering Waves is the game that I run out of currency the most out of all games. Because so many, I guess Wuthering Waves releases a lot of very interesting characters. Hard to skip them. Like Zenless Zone Zero, I skip very easily. Genshin Impact, I skip very easily. It feels bad to skip characters, yeah. Oh, same for PGR too. Oh, you play PGR as well? Kuro games can't stop cooking. Yo, true. I don't even think I'm gonna 20k. Cutting it very close. Cutting it very, very close. Okay, I got it. Nice. I'll try another stage tomorrow. How many weapons are there in Where Winds Meet? Sorry, I mean weapon types. Like you said you have to equip 2, right? Like do you stop between 2? So how many choices are there? So there's sword, spear, greatsword, twin blades, rope dart, fat umbrella. So 7. Okay, thanks for listing them. So how's the balance? So is it more like preference what to use, or there's like a meta and you like pretty much have to use what's best? Oh, the third weapon is bow permanently equipped. Each weapon has different weapon art styles to change gameplay. So there's meta for PvP, but you can ignore it, and there's a new weapon coming soon. Okay, okay. So PvE is anything goes, but there are weapon arts that work good together. Oh, you know what is like the signature of a popular game? If there's a lot of resources for it. Like, you know how I know Tower Fantasy is not a popular game? You literally can't find shit for it. Like, you can't find any information on it. No, like, outdated wikis. Like, very, not inactive, but low activity Reddit. So that's how you know you're not playing a popular game. So, like, let's say Where Winds Meet. Is there a lot of information out there? Each weapon has a role assigned to it. Oh, wait a second. Yo, there's one right here. Oh my gosh. I should just draw this one. Wow. So there's so much information and more coming out. The one you looked up, does it look like this one right here? There are guides, hidden stuff to do, and how to unlock things that the game doesn't explain very well. That reminds me of Genshin Impact. Something that always made me mad about Genshin Impact is how much I had to go to a web browser to look up stuff. But that's just me being lazy. That's me getting old. Because I remember when I was like a teenager playing video games, I had no problems Googling everything. But then as I get older, I'm like, just put everything in game. Stop making me do extra work. So it's a wow. It's a me getting older problem. It looks similar to this one? Alright. Damn, I kind of feel like I don't have to unlock the quest then if I could find one right here, but I'll do it. The localization is butchered in some parts where it's impossible to understand without looking it up. Damn, that sucks. Yo, Blue Protocol had that problem where random Chinese would appear. That was, yeah, no, Blue Protocol. It had a lot of problems. Okay, anyway, what am I doing? Ready the Zani team? Yeah. This is my most invested team because, like, you know how it's hard to skip characters in this game, right? So it means I never have enough Astrites to get signature weapons. But this is my only team where all three are on signature weapon. But that's because I really like Phoebe. Like, as soon as I saw Phoebe, I knew I had to get her. And then Zani is just like, oh, she just happens to synergize with Phoebe, so might as well get her too, because she reminds me of Eula from Genshin Impact. And Shorekeeper is self-explanatory. I don't even have to explain why I have Shorekeeper. Like, everyone has Shorekeeper. You gotta have Shorekeeper. Most busted support in any game. I was gonna say, name another support more busted than Shorekeeper in any game. I mean, Farina, right? Farina from Genshin Impact. Astra Yao from Zenless Zone Zero. So you run Zani with Spectral Rover and only Zani has weapon and Shorekeeper is running variation. How is it though? Is it still strong? I mean, is the team strong? Teams is good, but the rotations are tighter and less straightforward, but still doable. I see. Also, I feel like Brant is a stronger support in some teams. Oh yeah. See, I wouldn't know about Brant because I don't play male characters. Sorry people who like male characters. I'm one of those people. You know, the only male character I play is Zhongli from Genshin Impact. Really can't beat double 300k anchors? Shit. Now, I heard he's really strong, but yeah, I never experienced it before.
私に仕事の依頼？
I forgot what her priority is. Is it normal skill? Or maybe I just do these last 3 evenly. Also, support is very broad in the sense of the word. Actually, you know who's a good support in this game? Verena. I always forget about Verena. Verena is also really good. But obviously not shorekeeper level, but like very, very usable. Because PGR has supports called amplifiers and they regularly outdamage DPS, tank better than tanks, and heal more than supports. What the heck? Wait a second. A support that outdamages DPS and tanks better than tanks. That sounds like Farina, doesn't it? That really sounds like Farina from Genshin Impact. Because her summons can do a lot of damage. Yeah. Farina's the nice description, yes. Water girl with the top hat.
破壊入力アドアスト採取のご加護神罰ですやっはっやっ光の結晶よ恩寵をお与えくださいこれが最初の祝福ですインペラトルの名において任せてよ入力
This particular domain is very good for dodge practice because I don't like dodging, but this one forces me to. She was a DPS character, not a support. Farina is a support. Like, she doesn't really do a lot of DPS unless you have her C6 or... Oh, yeah, you have to have her C6. I was gonna say, you could also use her with that crane girl, Shenyun. But I think you also need C6 to use it, like, to do the plunge attack. I don't know why Genshin Impact hasn't added these stored like resin yet. Hiding more mechanics behind Playwell feels like that new character in HSR. By the way, someone came here yesterday telling me about how, I mean, the person didn't necessarily say it directly, but it sounds like HSR suffers from FOMO, like more than other games, especially. They create FOMO. I don't know if that's true. Unusable support unless C2. Oh wait, that's no, they do that in Genshin Impact too. Nah, every game does it, to be honest. You know, my Shorekeeper is actually sequence 2 because the first one, the first one is good, and I was like, okay, so I definitely need the first one, and then like, might as well get the second one too, and then I stopped at 2. HSR FOMO is that every endgame per patch is made for a new character. That's one of the worst ways to do it. I mean, for the players, like for the company, obviously they like doing it that way. But yeah, for players, that's one of the worst ways to do it. So I'm immune to FOMO, but that's because I spent way too much on Genshin Impact. So it's not a really good reason why. But because I spent so much on Genshin Impact, I'm so okay never spending again on any other game. Terrible reason. The Wuwa does it for the center tower, but at least parts of the buff are still usable. Let me see if this game, by the way, when you were playing, were you able to consistently like max, like clear hour? Because I can't do it. Maybe like once every 4 months I can actually like full clear it. They made Center Tower even harder too, which really annoys me. It was already hard enough for me, and then they made it harder. You're a constant 27 out of 30. Do you know it's 36 now? How annoying is that? Oh, it looks like it doesn't have history. You stopped before the 36 change. Yeah. But one thing I do know about this game is that it's completely skill difference. Because I know, like, I've seen many screenshots of people clearing with 3 characters. 4-star character. Like, it's 5-star, 4-star in this game, right? They clear with 4-star characters, so I know it's completely skill difference. You're only barely able to do it because you had to save energy and solo the 3 floors on both sides of 4 stars. Yeah. Because of that, this game really teaches you to learn more characters to play. I just want to explore inside here a little bit, see if there's anything I could use as a reference for my drawings. Hmm. Oh, Nami Pon. Very cute. Yeah, I should draw it like this. This is what I get for not doing the story quest. Wow, they have like different costume. Does Where Winds Meet show like concurrent players? I haven't checked it in a while. I saw they made a huge deal out of reaching 9 million players, but that's a very how would you say, like, bloated stat? Inflated stat? Like meaningless in a way? Because it is a free game, so they could just count every single download as a player and then easily reach 9 million. I mean, it's still a huge achievement to reach 9 million. $80,000 in game and it peaks at 134,000. What the holy crap, this is a popular game. Wait a second. Do you want the website? I always go to SteamDB, so you can search up any game on Steam. And there's hey, let me ask you a question. Is it one big server or do they split like Asia, Europe, North America? So there's global and CN. Oh, so only CN is separated. That's good. Because one downside to a lot of the games coming out is that they separate EU and NA. So like, let's say for example, I'm playing Tower of Fantasy and someone comes to my stream, but it's very likely I won't be able to play with them because usually people come to my stream live in Europe, but they'll be on the European server, so that means that we can't play. But Where Winds Meet, if someone comes to my stream playing Where Winds Meet, it sounds like it's very likely that we'll be able to play with each other because it's now like NA EU separated. Is that correct?
もちろんだよ。お客様。それじゃあ、未練を集める仕事はのみぽんに任せて。ただ、しばらくしたら付き合い。うわ小さお客様、助けて。邪魔されてるよ。何か妙な音が聞こえる。
That should be a case. There wasn't a server with making character. Oh, I see.
これが未練の響きです。押し寄せてくる。頭の中で何度も辛いでしょう。頭が重くなり、胸が痛い。感情をわしづかみにされているような感覚が。ですが、少しだけ耐えてください。すぐに良くなりますから。この未練じゃまだ足りないみたい。もっと人が多い場所を探さないとダメなのかな。もう少し先まで行ってみない？この道を進めば。
The Steam page isn't the limit of players either because mobile is coming on the 12th and the game has their own launcher. Oh my gosh.
お休みの日は両脇に屋台がいっぱい並んで。
Will mobile players join the same raids as PC players? How do you feel about that?
例えば、いろんな格好をしたな。
Does it make a difference? I don't even know if it makes a difference.
何者だ。
正解を。暗く年です。どうしてここにいるんだ。
You don't think there'll be a difference?
何の装置？周波数。完全に使えないわけではありません。まずは行って。こほら、今回もお願い。聞いてみよう。潮騒よ。
I'm thinking if my computer can't handle it, should I just play on mobile? But I don't know if I'll enjoy playing on mobile. But I do think the mobile APM is going to be insane because there's so many buttons to press in combat. Ah.
前と同じような状態。侵食された残像は凶暴化してそうですが、漂白者さん、一つ考えが。あれは外部のものを遠ざけようとしている。だから残像を武器のように使い、暴れてよそ者を妨害しているわけです。その命絶ちます。
So, out of all games you played, would you say Where Winds Meet combat is like up there? Like you would say it's out of all games you played, it has some of the best combat in any game you ever played? Would you rank it like? Would you rank Where Winds Meet combat pretty high? Because that was one of the reasons why I really like playing Soul Worker. Because I always thought Soul Worker had the best combat of any action anime MMO.
怪我していますね。容体が良くありません。すでに昏睡状態です。
に会えるなんて。
So you rank it very high. It combines the parrying of Sekiro and the dodging and animation cancel of Soul Worker.
あれ、こんにちは。
What about like rotations? Does it offer a lot in terms of,
どうしてませんか？
for example,
少々お待ちください。 一番の底へ。
because that's one of the things, because like I feel like a lot of games nowadays. Oh wait. You said mobile players. How they play with high APM. So you already said that. Okay, so you already said it is a lot of actions. All right. I think that answers the question already.
おはようございます、お嬢様。今日はどちらを飾り付けますか？いつでもご指示ください。順調ですね。
Depends on the weapon combination. APM differs. The high skill cap, you could say a strategic sword and Heaven Quaker Spear combo.
まさかカフェを片付けてくれていたなんても素敵になりではそろそろ出発の準備をし
The sword has a ton of combos and animation cancels for optimal damage, and Spear has cancels too for max bleed procs. Damn. Sounds complex.
今日はどちらを飾り付けますか？いつでもご指示ください。
Although once you get the rotations down, it's just like Raids and Soul Worker, doing the same rotations till the guy dies unless you are the tank. I like that.
着きました。
そうだ、若いの。君、この辺りに詳しいようだね。
ええ。ナミポンもなかなかですね。
もちろん。
おそらくフラクトシデスが残した実験
Then you have to manage aggro windows, kiting the boss mechanics, and parry the big move. So is it just like Soul Worker, like, oh, no mechs? I mean, not Soul Worker, like every game is like that, Lost Ark, Soul Worker, whatever. So is that the same thing? Like, don't join the raid unless you like, you know the mechanics?
そういえば、まさか一目で名探偵の神業を見破ってくるとは。なかなかの洞察力。ぜひスーパー探偵団に加わってほしい。
スーパー探偵団って具体的にはどんな活動を？
無論、あの赤い服の連中の調査だ。もっとも、最近は見かけないが。やはりおかしい。
その探偵団
It's kind of like that people will let the mistakes go like once or twice as it causes team wipes. Oh shit. By the way, how does dying work in raids? Is there like a revive system, or you have to use items to revive yourself? or maybe even pay to win items to revive yourself, or no revives, or you need a support. Like, what is dying like in raids? How does that work? In raids, you have limited respawn that the healers can use. Wow. Outside of raids, you just revive at the cost of weapon durability. The game is completely F2P. Paying only gets you cosmetics to flex on people. Yo, I played Where Winds Meet for like, actually, let me see how long I played, because Steam probably tells me. A whale bought the 40k boat and flexes it every day. Yo, where do you go to see it? No, I mean, where does this player go to show it off? That's what I mean. I played Where Winds Me for 49 minutes, actually, and I bought one skin because it was 99 cents. What a steal. So there's an event that pops up on the top left corner called the Mirage Boat event, and it teleports you on the boat. You can do a lot of things on there and try on other people's cosmetics. Oh. The other part is parole parades, throwing stuff at people who just got out of jail. What the heck? Like real players getting out of jail? There's a jail system in this game? Wait, so what do you have to do to go to jail? Commit crimes that people can hunt you on bounty boards? Die and you get placed in jail for in real lifetime? What the heck? So you could be a criminal in this game? You can do things to speed up the time or pay some in-game currency. Why would anyone want to be a criminal, though? Is there some kind of, like, reward for doing it? You can murder NPCs, steal items, steal horses, and a whole lot of stuff. You get bounties and people will come for you.
霊気は強くなってるけど、霜や凍結はなさそう。まさか本当にスミカの言う通り、塔が体温を奪っているの？あそこに、これも第20回。誰だ？その先に悲鳴の中心が。
It's an open world game and nothing's really nothing's really stopping you, so people do whatever they feel like. No, but I'm wondering. So let's say you commit crimes. Is it just like for the fun of committing crimes, or can you actually, like, let's say, get loot or something? If you're good at PvP, you can really do anything with no fear of bounty hunters. So it's a part of the PvP system in a way. Oh, you get loot from crimes. Okay, okay. It reminds me of a game I played a long time ago called Lineage, where if you PK'd other players, your name becomes red and your alignment becomes red. So people could freely kill you. So you're either strong enough to, like, not care because no one can kill you, or you, like, avoid people until your alignment goes back to blue. Things you steal you can keep. But, like, are they useful items? We have a sect just for that called the Midnight Blaze. The whole thing is centered around killing players and NPCs. Hey, let me ask you a question. How many hours do you think I need to play before I get to all this interesting stuff you're talking about today, though? Items are good. Some items are just just obtainable that way, and horses with very good stats. Wow. Around 20 hours or so. The next upgrade and level cap is in 2 days. You catch up by then, it's basically everyone on the same footing. The gameplay and story can be done at any level with no difference. The hell? How do I get past this part?
ね、あの子が新しい転校生？怖いね、あの子。誰かを傷つけたこともあるんじゃない？だってあんな。
口ばちささん、どうしたんですか？自己紹介をしてください。
私は口ばちさ。高い壁に囲まれた。
By the way, talking about fan art, right? I have never seen more fan art than I've seen of Chisa. Like when she was announced or teased or whatever, so much fan art popped up. Like people just love this schoolgirl theme, sailor costume theme, sailor uniform theme. By far the most fan art I've ever seen.
覚醒したのはいじめられていたクラスメートを守るため。 晴らしいですね。怖がる必要はありません。この装置をつければ普通の生活に戻
The
れ
theme is just too good. It's been around for so long.
こんなこと一体誰が
What is the second most popular theme if school is the first most popular? I don't know. Is the black hair and black uniform that people love too much?
ねえ、聞いた？
口場さんの娘さんの話よ。でもまさかね。まったくご両親はかわいそうに。
最近注文を取り消されることが増えてな。示唆の件があってから。
あの子のせいだって言いたいの。
いや、そういう意味じゃ。
ごめんなさい。
Oh, full plate armor?
守ってあげられなくて。
もううんざりです。
Knights or paladins are that kind. Yeah.
ここは
Nah, you know what it is? And it's kind of fucked up. I mean, maybe it's not fucked up. I think it's kind of fucked up. Little girls? Oh my god. Disturbing, right?
ありがとう。
Not disturbing. I guess you kind of have to be into it. I don't know. I shouldn't say it's disturbing. But
私の
yeah, I think that's the... I guess it's disturbing because for like most... It's like, it's taboo, I guess. That's why. Illegal. But nah, that like... Because like, I'm trying to think. Like, it was noticeable like how much fan art of Chisa came out. And when a little girl character is released, it's noticeable how much fan art comes out. So yeah, that's the angle like I'm answering this question from.
覚えてないの？ほら、あそこで待ってる先生やクラスメートも助けてくれ。みんなが小さ、こっちに。
このクラスには
小さ。
ちーちゃん、体の具合はどう？もう大丈夫？
安心して。首輪にオーバークロック
僕たちはチサのことを頼りになる仲間だと思ってるよ。
さんに何かあったらすぐに
自分をもっと信じてもいいんじゃないかな。
何も心配しないでください。
ちーちゃん、久しぶりね。
I still feel like that is terrible. The fan art is good, but there is too much.
その間、ちゃんと自分の面倒くらい見るのよ。
I mean, I guess in Japan it's acceptable.
この人を信じて。
Maybe it's not. Maybe I shouldn't say it's acceptable, but they just do it anyway.
しても、ちーちゃんなら明日へ向かって歩いていけるわ。
Different culture.
だから思い切り走るのよ。破れない壁なんてないわ。破れない壁はありません。帰ります。1万回粉々になろうと必ず帰ってみせます。
you know, I encounter it a lot because like when I see a good fan art, I'll check out the source, like the person's Pixiv or Twitter, and then I'm like, holy crap, you only draw little girls, and then I avoid that. I avoid that account.
邪魔です。怪現の目。一瞬で刹那のひらめき。全部切ってみせます。どんな意図でも断ち切ります。生死決まっています。
It's not a good sign. Let's just say I don't want checking out that kind of stuff to be in my search history. Good for you that you avoid those accounts. See, if I feel like if I didn't avoid those, I wouldn't publicly talk about it either. Don't want to incriminate myself. Can't wait for that to be in a background check. Actually, I want to tell you about like one of my irrational fears. I don't draw. Oh, actually, I guess it's not true. Never mind. I shouldn't say it.
そうだ。最近の異常についてちょっと新しい発見があったわ。中心部の塔に近いほど、なるほど。この針の速さ。じゃーん、街のスーパースター降臨。
Man, games these days really like go all out with the cinematics. Like every cinematic, no matter what game you play now, it's like a movie. Ah, sorry. I shouldn't say games these days. It's always been like that. Never mind. Like I remember playing StarCraft back in, well, a long time ago. The cinematics are also really impressive. So yeah, it's not a new thing.
好きな時に帰っておいで。ちいちゃんの無事と幸せだけよ。祈ってるわ。本当に素晴らしい結末だね。夕涼み。迎える明かり。包まれて。お客様たち。
You gotta get people invested in the story. That's something I can never understand. Like when I'm on Reddit, people will ask a question like, so who did you like, what character did you like, but after you did their story you hated them? I'm like, I don't understand the question. Like I just, because I don't read stories, so it's like a viewpoint that I can't understand. I can't see it. Like how can someone be influenced by story? But again, like each play, everyone plays a game for, you know, for their own, like, for like people like different things about games. So like I can't understand people who like story, but then I know there are people like who can't understand me that likes combat. Usually it's supposed to be the other way around. It's like finding out why characters act the way they do. Oh, I guess that makes sense. It's like if you like a character, you want to know their background. You want to know what makes them them. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, you open my eyes. I never realized that before. So that was the appeal for you when you played Fire Emblem games. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. Finding out stories and hidden interactions to support conversation reveals a whole more of the character. Where am I? You remember when people used to say scary things when you search certain keywords? Wait, why? Why does that happen? The YouTuber Fargas does a whole deep dive for background stories of characters and explains their reasons and stuff like that. Is it like a popular channel? I wonder how many people like subscribe to a channel like that. Wait, why do I have any stamps? The channel's pretty big. The target audience is Fire Emblem. Oh, for Fire Emblem. All right. They're still good watches, but it shows the level of detail the creators put into these characters. Oh, 200 astrites. Let's go. Phoebe, I feel like Phoebe is the best character for Overworld. That's why I default to Zani Phoebe's Shorekeeper team. Just to use Phoebe's like movement. Actual pull action. Yeah. Wait, I still can't do this yet? What the heck? That's what I'm trying to unlock. Wait, what? Okay.
以前は言いませんでしたが、ここのビルと施設は私の実家近くと似ているんです。懐かしいの？ええ。歩いているだけでもたくさんの思い出が蘇ってきます。この自販機まだ動くみたいですね。探してもらったお詫びにジュースをおごらせてください。どこかに引っかかっているみたいです。そんなに面倒なことをしなくても大丈夫。はい。こういう時はやっぱりいえ、ただなんだか目的地が見えましたね。あの桜、前はこんな風に咲いてなかった気がします。
What do you guys think of this trend with new characters becoming like romantic with the main character. Because this is happening in pretty much like across the board in all gachas now. Okay, I shouldn't say across the board all gachas. At least all the ones I play, it's happening. They go on strolls, they hold hands, they blush at each other, they hug. You think it's fine? Oh, that's such a bad picture I just took. You like the beta version, Wuwa? Oh, I didn't play the beta. What was like, what did you like about the beta? Oh, back when the story was more grim and dark fantasy. Ah, I see. Wow. Crownless straight up killed Yang Yang and Chisha was basically killed, and Baiju lost her pet forte thing, and everyone treated the MC like a stranger. What the? Beta testers didn't like this and it was forced to change. Yeah, that's so dark. I would have never known. Next thing I know, you're gonna tell me there was blood and guts too, but they had to remove that. Rover got his ass handed to him by Crownless and only lived because of some outside power up. Yo, can you imagine if gachas were like Attack on Titans? I mean, that's what I'm most familiar with, but I think there's other bloody franchises out there too. Like actually cutting off limbs, pools of blood, chopping off heads. But I guess they can't do that because then it would that would restrict the ages that can play the game. So it's a good thing they don't do that. There's a manhwa with a similar concept to that. You know, Genshin Impact, the new character Jehoda, she has a prosthetic arm. To me, that's already like, wow, that's pretty daring. Because I think she's the first character to have a prosthetic arm. It's called Infinite Pick Me Up, and the base is that it's a gacha with permadeath. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine if there was permadeath in real gacha games and you had to like spend $200 every single time you died? Dude, that'd be a crazy game. High stakes.
気にしないでください。わかった。カフェのマナーとしてパネルと視線を合わせないようにする。いえ、マナーというわけじゃ。
Imagine saving up for Shorekeeper and then missing one, dodging a loser. Oh man. Now you have to pull for her again with the pull odds. Dude, that's like I wonder if a gacha game could ever be designed like that.
大丈夫だよ。カフェの飾り、好み気づいたんだよね。もちろんここで生活、そうだ。どうぞ。お口に合うかわかる。ありがとう。定期的に滅びを迎える廃墟として。 旅を共にしてきたこれが私と世界のつながりを証明してくれる。皆さん揃ったことですし。
You feel like that game wouldn't do well in the market because people hate losing progress? The BS that only select groups like hardcore game. By the way, you know, whenever I play a new game and I die and there's no penalty for dying, I'm like, you know, like MMOs used to have like EXP penalty. Like you die, you lose EXP. And that's something that like you'll never find in a game like these days. Like you, I don't know. Like games, like even that is too hardcore for the modern game. Maybe it might pop off though. Like a hardcore mode gacha would need like huge incentives. Like I mean, sorry, it would need amazing rewards to incentivize people to play it. Like there's got to be some, you know, some reason to risk losing characters.
私は願い事をしました。こんな楽しい時間がずっと続きますように。
Oh, she has pink fingernails? Like, she doesn't have that in Splash Arts, so I didn't know that.
おはようございます、漂白者さん。まるでホナミで初めて開業初日パーティー。ここで過ごした2ヶ月。カフェの
So, did you see the teaser video for the next version, 3.0?
何かに引き寄せられてるような。あれはスタートーチ学園。ラジオがこんなところに。あなたたちも裂け目の近くで拾っ。オフにしてもそう。どうかしましたか？いきなり振り向いて。声、多分少しつか。
Alright, I think now I could do the event. Yeah, alright. Wow, it jumped 3 levels. Who am I even saving for now? I don't know who my next pull is going to be. Okay, talk to Aoi. Where's Aoi? Oh wait, no, I need Eri, not Aoi. It's the second part that I want, because I found this on a website. I was looking for the capybara, and then it pointed me to this event. So, let's see. Second part. Oh. Ah, this is not... Okay, this is a polygon one. Okay, this is not what I want as a reference. Nah, that's actually not what I want. These on the ground are much better references. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, I need the reward. Oh, it looks like I can't go back to those places. Anyway, oh yeah, they're really everywhere. So I guess I use this one as a reference, or I saw more down here. I mean, they're really everywhere. Are there any in the sunlight? Oh yeah, right there. This one. Oh, they all have an apple on their head? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna switch to Tower Fantasy now.
The deep space is right.
In Tower Fantasy, I've been missing 4 pieces of gear and I don't know how to get them. And everyone I inspect has those 4 pieces, so I don't know where they're getting it from. Oh, this person doesn't have them either. I was like trying to Google it, but like we were talking about, this is not a popular game. If it were a popular game, I would find the answer so easily, but I wish more people play this game because I think this game is actually not bad. You know what I could do? I could always go to a streamer and ask.
The trash has been taken.
Oh, I need to use I guess I just use I mean I could find out which one I'm missing, but I could just do this. I think this is the last one for this first set. And it's starting tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, I draw from here. Unless today I earn enough. 12 more riff notes. It's possible I could get it today. Sakifua. Ooh, dual katana.
I knew you would pick me.
Dual pistol. Oh, looks like someone's waiting for this. Wow, Goku. Must be a day one player, right? See, how did this person get an eye and glasses and engine? I don't know how to get these. Oh, have to complete a mission? Ah. Oh, wait. I thought this person was waiting, so I didn't hit it.
Not bad.
What a knockback. Maybe it's this one? Oh, yeah, this one gives... Okay. Let me see if the Vera boss is up. Rudolph. Oh, this one just died. Dang, I should have checked this one. Oh well. Maybe the people who have the gear is because they actually join a guild and do these things together, so they get equipment. Because I'm missing these two. It is part of a raid.
I should do things people do on holiday.
I kind of feel like I should. How much time is for this one? Because I don't want to miss this spawn. What is quarantine?
I should do things people do on holiday.
Oh, it's this one. Joint operation. There's a new MMO called Brighter Shores. Apparently, it's not a good game.
Phew. I should do things people do on holiday. Phew. I should do things people do on holiday. Phew. I should do things people do on holiday. Phew. I should do things people do on holiday.
There's an Ashes of Creation early access guide that already has a lot of downvotes. People are not hyped about this game at all.
Phew. I should do things people do on holiday.
I saw what do you call it? Like a
Phew.
PV art or something? Or PV, I guess. For Love is War continuation. Very exciting.
should do things people do on holiday. Whew. I should do things people do on holiday.
Man, this is the like I was doing like waiting for bosses this afternoon, and I've never seen this many people waiting for it before. Like this is totally unique.
You're interfering with my official business. I'm on to it.
So it should mean it'll die faster, right?
The trash has been...
Does this scale with the amount of people near it? Doesn't seem to be dying faster.
I'll leave it to the logistics officer.
Alright, let me see if people do Evolution Frontier. Or maybe raid? Do people do raid? Oh, this one doesn't have matching. Oh, wait. It does have matching. Okay. Yeah, I guess this might be the kind where you have to
I should do things people do on holiday.
join teams manually. Kind of nervous to do it. I'm guessing going alone is a bad idea. But what did I just do? Maybe I need to continue the story to get the equipment. Oh my gosh. It was so strong. I don't know how to get this gear. Am I in a team right now? Everyone's above 20,000 now. I am half that. I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I just need to still do joint operation. Last time I did this, we failed. I got one shot.
You're interfering with my official business.
I hit. Oh, there's something here.
The target has been dealt.
So my team today seems stronger than the one from yesterday.
Farewell. The trash has been taken. I'm performing some official duties. The trash has been
This is the part I died yesterday, and then we party wipe.
Your days are numbered. Farewell. Farewell. Your days are numbered. Farewell. I'm onto it. I'm performing some of
People actually don't care about these mechanics, huh?
farewell. I'm onto it. Not bad.
Wow. I don't think I got any gear upgrade though. Ooh, one upgrade. I need another level. Okay, anyway, that's it for my stream for today. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate the conversations.